Welcome to the Smart Woodshoping Network. Hi, I'm Ron Paulk, designer of the Smart Woodshop, a couple of workbenches and a few other plans. If you want to get yourself a set of plans to build your own workbenches or Smart Woodshop, you can click in the link down below or in the link at the end of this video. Okay, we're not going to make this look too much like the Home Shopping Network, but as I promised to my subscribers, I was going to go through and really lean out the Smart Woodshop, which I have done. Now, more than half of the stuff I pulled out of there was not tools. It was backup materials and supplies and things, and I donated those and really lightened the trailer up. Got a lot of empty drawers. In fact, I'm going to do an updated shop tour of the Smart Woodshop after I go through it one more time. Now that I have so many empty drawers and have it sort of reorganized, I want to go through and tighten it up a little bit, and then I'll give you a tour. But as I promised, I was going to give you, my subscribers, first shot at the tools before I put them on Craigslist. Now, they'll sell fast on Craigslist, so I'm going to wait 3-4 days before I put up the tools that are left. If you want one of my tools or more of them, you've got to come to Bellingham to pick them up. There's going to be no shipping, so I apologize to my long distance subscribers, but I don't put things on eBay. I just don't want to deal with it. I want the people who buy stuff from me to come see it, check it out, like it, pay me cash for it, and go away, and then we're all happy. I don't want to deal with packaging and shipping and all of those expenses and then it not be what you thought it was. I want you to see it, touch it, feel it, try it, pay for it, haul it off. First off, I did put up a tool. It's kind of back in there. It's my Blum mini press, and one of my subscribers bought it within a couple of hours, and he is going to be coming to pick it up here in a couple of days. I actually had a number of my subscribers that wanted it, but I went through and made sure that I picked the first person to contact me, which is what I'm going to do with these tools as well. The first person that contacts me, I am going to contact you and let you know that it's yours just to come pick up. Now, a couple of things as far as how we're going to do this. You can email me, and I'll put the email right here when I edit this video, and put in the subject line whatever tool or tools, even if you want 12 tools, just put one of them in there so I'll know that it's a tool inquiry, and then I'll have them in the order that they come in. The DeWalt Toolbox, you can look it up online if you want to see where I got it from Home Depot. They're about 69, 70 bucks, and I am selling this one for $40. Wife's tile kit. Everything to do with tile that we have is in this box, so it's all consolidated. It is $600 for everything. So there's the stand, Diamond MK770, tile spacers and sponges and all of there's just bins of stuff. This is a US General heavy duty toolbox with big heavy duty locking casters on one end and fixed casters on the other. And it is 11 drawer. And it has the locks on each drawer. So there's a set of keys to lock the toolbox, but there's the individual drawer locks that you push that lever. It's a really heavy duty box. I like it. It's Harbor Freight. I'm not a big fan of Harbor Freight, but I do like their toolboxes. So double slides, nice toolbox. I've had this about a year, heavy with us moving. I'll probably get a couple more of these when we get moved to our new location. $600. Okay, now I've got this entire shelf here of tools that I'm selling. There might be a story or two with a few of them, but most of them I'm just going to go through quickly. So we'll start at the top. So this is the Fine Turbo 1 vacuum. This one has the bag in it, or the filter in it, so you don't have to buy bags for it. And had it for a lot of years before I got my Festool. $100 for that, includes the hose. Pipe clamp, $5. A pair of pony clamps, 2 of them for $10, not each, 10 for both. And then 4 quick clamps, 20 for all four. 3/8 porta-cable drill, $10. Whole hog with the handle, $150. The big 10-inch, and this is mounted on a Mag 77 skill saw. This one with the blade is $200. Also, all the tools work perfectly. Nothing's run out. I've tested everything, and so just know that I'm not putting up anything that I'm not sure is in good working order. A Mag 77 skill saw, this one's $100. A porta-cable 4.5-inch trim saw, $60. A Makita router, $60. I bought this one not long ago. I think you saw me use this on when I was building the smart wood shop just for doing a little round over. So $60 for that. A lot of nail guns. So I've got a Hitachi stapler. This does the 1/4-inch crown. I think it goes to 1.5 or 2-inch, $20. And then the 2-inch brad nailer, also $20 each. I got a lot of nail guns, and these are 2 primaries, and I have many of them. Don't need that many. Going back in history, this is one of my very old 1/4-inch, 1/4 inch staplers, and these are back from the days when these were like $350, $400 back in the 90s. This is a oilless one, magnesium oilless. $75. These are industrial grade, not some of the lighter duty that you see today. This is a 1/2-inch crown stapler, great for framing and also for putting together window liners is what I used it for, $100. I've got a couple of these. This is what I use to sheet roofing and sheets, use it for siding and also for sheeting when I'm framing. It's the Hitachi 65AH 2.5-inch coil nailer, gun that I wouldn't live without, but I have 2 of them. And so this one is $175. Now this one has some history, a little bit of story here. This is my stick nailer. I don't use stick nailers anymore. I've got a coil nailer, a big Hitachi coil nailer. This was my first framing gun. I bought this in '91. These guns were $700. I bought it used from my next door neighbor. He introduced me to the non-Cinco. My business partner at the time, we had 1 nail gun, 1 framer. It was massive, it was heavy. You could only use expensive Cinco nails. And my neighbor moved from the Northeast to next door to us here in Washington. And he let me borrow it, and I liked it so much, he sold it to me for $350. And it still works the way, like the day I got it. I have never changed the driver, and I've never changed the seals. This is as I bought it for $350 in about '91. I did add the little hook to it and then the depth, because back then they didn't have dial-in depth. So I put this aftermarket dial-in depth on it. So $100 for that bad boy. By the way, on the stick nailer, the Hitachi stick nailer, I have 2 full boxes of nails and then 2 crates with nails, probably equal to another box. I'm gonna give those to whoever buys the nail gun because I won't be needing the straight stick nails. Couple of Johnson box levels, $10 each. I hate to see these go. They've been great, but I am simplifying them because I had to go to the big DeWalt 1/2-inch angle drill to run my trailer valet. I had to go to that battery system. And so I had 6 battery systems. I'm going down to 2. So I'm gonna have the DeWalt 60-volt system, and I'm going to have the, of course, my #1 choice, my Festool. So this one is a 28-volt system in the bag. It's $275, and it is saw, 1 charger, 2 batteries, 2 28-volt batteries. Sawzall, this is a tool I'll have to replace with the DeWalt because I've got to have the battery Sawzall. And this drill, this is a newer drill. My previous one broke inside, so I bought a bare tool, so this one's fairly new. And then a flashlight, a couple of handles for the drills, and then a guide for the saw. 28-volt kit includes the vacuum because that runs off the 28 volt. So that for the $275 is included with that. This is a tool that I'll hopefully get into Walt. I love this tool, but it's the only tool I have that uses the Bosch battery. So this one has two 18-volt batteries, and I put the carbon blades on this. Love this tool. It's very handy. And then the charger, a guide, and a couple of dust bags, 75. Fall arrest kit, 50 bucks. Another battery system from Milwaukee. This is a 12 volt. The whole kit, 150. And there's a lot of tools in here. So I have 3 chargers. I have 6 of the 12 volt batteries. I have the angle drill screw gun, the screw gun, drill, mini sawzall, the little vibrating saw. These are for bar clamps. They go on a bar clamp, you know, in the middle, and then so you can push things down. If you're interested in these, you know what they are. So I've got 6 of them, 25 for all 6. And last but not least, I have a bunch of these, and I'm just thinning out. It's a screw clamp, $15. There it is. I know it was quick, but you can roll back through the video and take a closer look if you need to. Remember to email me at that email address that I put in the description down below, and to put in the subject line tool so that I'll know to jump on it real quick. And it's going to be first come, first serve. And I'll give you 3 days before I put, from when I launch this video until I start putting them on Craigslist. Now, for those who watch the whole video, this is the Easter egg. I'm trying to put little Easter eggs in at the very end of my videos to encourage people to watch to the end. This is 2 more things I have for sale that are not tool. These are bicycles. Between the 2 of us, my wife and I had 7 bikes. We love bikes. We only buy really nice bikes. And we are down to 4. And the last 2 are mine. I'm 5'10", so these bikes are sized for me. And they're super high end. They're not inexpensive. They're good value, but not inexpensive. So I have this Specialized fully carbon bike, and this one is a medium frame. Again, I'm 5'10". I border right on medium to large, but the larges just feel real too big to me, so I always buy mediums. All carbon frame, carbon rims, carbon cranks, the top end XO gear, command seat post, Fox shocks in the front, Fox suspension in the rear. Again, just an ultralight bike with a lot of adjustability. This bike was about $6 grand new, and it just so happens I got it at a time where I was riding a different bike, so it didn't get ridden. There's less than 100 miles on this bike. Still has the little nubbies on the tires. S-Works Roubaix, and this one is their, S-Works is their top end. Carbon bars, carbon frame. It's got the Zert suspension in the seat post and in the forks. It's got their top end derailleurs. It's got the Shimano pedals, which don't come with the bike. I added those. Just an incredible bike, incredibly lightweight, and it's a 56 centimeter. That's my size again. And I'm selling this one for $3,800. This was a $10,000 bike. So 2 bikes for those that are into biking and you like the high-end stuff. I know these aren't cheap, but they are a good value. Hey, thanks for dropping into the Smart Wood Shop. Have a great day.